Why hello there and welcome to Jinx in 3 minutes, and I'm doing this in 3 minutes now instead of 2. So Jinx was released today, and in my limited experience with her, she seems like a really good marksman / AD carry, and most importantly, she's a really fun and cool champion. So let's start with her abilities. Jinx's passive, Get Excited, gives Jinx a burst of movement speed whenever she gets a kill or an assist on a champion or a turret. This ability is very key to Jinx's kit due to it being her only escape. Jinx's Q is called Switcheroo, and activating it makes Jinx switch between a minigun and a rocket launcher. The rocket launcher deals AoE damage and drains mana per auto attack, while the minigun grants bonus attack speed stacks. You can get the extra attack speed when using the minigun, switch over to the rocket launcher and still keep it. Jinx's W is called Zap. It basically fires out a narrow skill shot, dealing damage to the first enemy hit. It also reveals and slows them for 2 seconds. It has a very long range, but it's fairly easy to dodge. If you feel confident hitting skill shot, I recommend maxing Zap first, otherwise max Switcheroo first. Flame Chompers is Jinx's E. Jinx tosses out 3 mines that once armed explode on contact with enemy champions, dealing damage to nearby enemies. The champion that steps on the mine is also rooted for the same duration. The mines automatically explode after 5 seconds. One enemy can only set off one single mine. Finally, Jinx's ultimate is Super Mega Death Rocket. Best name ever. Jinx fires a rocket that can fly across the map, dealing damage to the first enemy hit. It deals more damage the lower the enemy's health is. 80% of the damage dealt also splashes to nearby enemies, which means that saving your rocket until people are grouped around a low health enemy in a teamfight is really effective. It's also very useful for sniping low health people from across the map. For runes and masteries, I go with my standard AD carry setup, taking 2190 in masteries as shown in the picture, and going for 1 crit chance and 8 physical damage marks, armor seals, magic resist per level glyphs, and 2 lifesteal and 1 physical damage quints. Now let's talk about the items. I think the 3 core items for Jinx is Bloodthirster, Last Whisper and Infinity Edge. These items works very well with her kit. Also consider buying Phantom Dancer, Static Shave and Guardian Angel. Also, Jinx's strengths include her being an extremely good pusher with a rocket launcher on minions and a minigun on towers. She also has high damage and a global ult. Some of her weaknesses include her not having an escape except for her passive, which requires a kill. She also has low range when using the minigun. I also found that I almost never had any mana problems, but when I did you couldn't really do much. Now let's finally talk about some counters. Please keep in mind that Jinx has been out for like 5 to 6 hours at the time of me making this video, and I might not be right about every counter, but I'm only talking about my own experience so far. Champions countering Jinx is champions with hard CC or champions that outrange Jinx. Examples of champions with hard CC is Warwick, Malzahar and Vi, and for champions outranging Jinx, 2 examples in bot lane would be Corki and Ezreal having their Q and ult respectively. On the other hand, I'd say that champions that are countered by Jinx is champions with a lower attack range than her. Examples of this would be Vayne, Tristana, Draven and Twitch. Thank you a lot for watching, I really enjoyed making this video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and subscribe for more videos. And also, please check out my 2 last videos, Varus in 2 minutes and Ezreal in 2 minutes. They will be annotated on the screen. And have a nice day.